Hello dear students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. So, in your last class, we were discussing your second chapter from geography part of social science. It was what? Environmental problems. We got what? Meaning of environment. And what? Meaning of environment and the four spheres of earth. Four spheres of earth. And we also got that there is a close relation among the four spheres. Among the four spheres. If one is get affected by any factor, the others are also affected or influenced. So now we will discuss about environmental problems. So what is environmental problem? Environmental problem. In very simple words, we can say when environment is not in a normal condition, it can be understood as environmental problem. Environmental problem. Actually, what happens? Environmental problems are the results of imbalance between natural and man-made elements. Results of imbalance between natural and man-made elements. So, what are the natural elements and man-made elements? You all know about natural resources and man-made resources. Same thing. Natural resources are what? Air, water, land, sunshine, forest, etc. And man-made elements means what? Which are made by man. Which are made by people. These are man-made elements. For example, what? Bridges, houses, buildings, these all are man-made elements. When there is an imbalance between the elements, between the two elements, then there is created environmental problem. Environmental problem. How? For example, natural elements are what? So, these are natural elements. Air, water, land, or what? Forest. These are man-made elements. So, man-made elements are nowadays becoming too large, too much. Man-made elements are nowadays too much. So, natural elements are short, becoming short. Natural elements are not sufficient for man or for people, for human being. So, there is an imbalance between the two. And as a result, environmental problems occur. So, next point is what? Environmental problems did not disturb the people until the relation among the four spheres normal. But at first there was a little number of environmental problems and it did not affect the relations among the four spheres. But during last 300 years, population has been increased in the whole world. Therefore, as a result, our environment is being affected and environmental problems are occurring. How it has been occurred? So people need so many places to live, so they are cutting forests, filling up the paddy fields, filling up the water bodies for making buildings, and thus our environment, nature is being affected, is in hazard, is in what? Problem. So these are the problems which are linked with the environment. So these are called as environmental problems. And what happens? As a result of these activities of human being, what? CO2 or carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is increasing in our atmosphere. The normal quantity is what? 0.035% in the atmosphere. But nowadays it is increasing, and it results in what? Results in global warming. It results in high temperature. Carbon dioxide results high temperature of the earth. Okay. And what happens? And it may affect our lives. It may affect the lives of any living being. So now we have to know divisions of environmental problem. There are 4 divisions. Local problem. So local environmental problem. Okay. What is local environmental problem? When an environmental problem affects the locality, it may be understood as local environment problem. For example, what? Bank erosion of a river. Bank erosion of a local river means a river in your villages, in your locality. It can be called as local problem. Another is regional problem. Regional problem. It includes a region. For example, what? Flood. We all know every year flood affects our Assam. But does flood affect the whole Assam? No. It affects some particular regions. That means 6 or 7 districts. It affects 6 or 7 districts. Dhemaji, Lakhimpur, Dhemaji, Lakhimpur, Majuli, Goalpara also, okay, etc. This is a regional problem of these regions. Okay. Another one is global problem. Global problem. Okay. There are some problems which include the whole world, which affects the whole world. The whole world. So, it may be understood as global problem. Global problem. Such as global warming. Global warming. Global warming means increasing in the temperature of the earth's surface. It is global warming. So, it affects the whole earth, the whole environment, the whole nature, the whole world. So, it is a global problem. Global warming. Warming. Global problem means what? Which include the whole earth or whole world. Okay. These are the types of environmental problems. Now, we will know some major environmental problems. What are the major environmental problems? Major environmental problems. What are these? What are these? Yes, number one is pollution. Pollution. Pollution is a major environmental problem. Pollution is a major environmental problem. And there are so many problems. But at first, it has come, pollution. And the another are what? Desertification, drought, artificial flood, etc. Okay, now we will discuss about it, pollution. So, what is it? What is the meaning of pollution? What is the meaning? So, in your book, it is mentioned that the process of contamination of the environment by harmful what? Elements or substances is simply called as pollution. But in very simple words, you may understand what? You may understand mixing of harmful elements in our environment. Mixing of harmful elements in our environment can be understood as what? Pollution. Okay, when some harmful elements mix in our environment, then it is understood as pollution. Pollution means again what? It may cause harm to the biotic world. Pollution may cause harm to the biotic world. That means what? You, me, and we, animals, people, they may be harmed. So the major elements of environment such as land, air, water are polluted. So now we will discuss about land pollution. first, land pollution. At first, we will discuss about land pollution. What is land pollution? What is land pollution? Any idea? Any idea? No idea. Okay. Land pollution means mixing of some harmful bacteria in the lands, in the soil. Land pollution. It is also the result of over what? Population. It is also the result of overpopulation. Result of overpopulation, increasing population. Overpopulation. How? Yes. Yes. Okay. Land is used for what? Land or soil is used for what? What? Farming. Farming or cropping, cultivating. Nowadays, there are so many fertilizers, medicines are used in the soils for hybrid cropping. But the artificial medicines what? Cause loss of natural fertility of land. And it also results to death of some harmless bacteria in the land. Okay. Again, number B. What? Air pollution. So air pollution means what? What do you think? Air pollution means mixing of harmful gases in the air. We have found already carbon dioxide has increased in our atmosphere. Like this, there are so many harmful gases in the atmosphere, like what? Argon, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, methane. These are increasing day by day in the atmosphere. So they cause what? Air pollution. And the another cause is what? Volcanic eruption. Do you know what is volcano? Okay, volcano is a natural phenomena. Volcanic eruption is a natural phenomena. When volcanic eruption occurs, it is a volcano. When volcanic eruption occurs, there are so many smokes and gases. And it results air pollution. And there are so many harmful gases. Carbon dioxide, monoxide, ethane, methane, argon. These all. And another factor of air pollution is what? Industries or factories. Now you see, there are so many industries in Assam. Not only in Assam, all over the India. Not only all over the India, in the whole world, there are so many factories. People are urbanized day by day. So, yes, factories are increasing. It is a nice sign. Good sign. For what? Yes. developing, it is a nice sign, good sign. But it also harms us. How? So industry, suppose it is an industry produces so many smoke and also carbon dioxide. So industries are also responsible for air pollution. And remember, air pollution is very harmful for any living being. It may result various diseases. Okay. Third one is what? Water pollution. Just like the atmosphere, the hydrosphere is also affected by some harmful elements, such as what? Microbes, chemicals, and what? Plastics, polythene, etc. And makes the water unusable. This process is termed as water pollution. Okay. Now how it is occurred? Yes. Industries again. Industries are responsible for water pollution also. How? The waste product or the garbages of the industries are fallen to a river. So like that water becomes dirty. For example, in your book there is a figure, page number 23, there is a figure number 2.7. You can see 2.7, polluted water, how it has come from industry by big pipes. So like that water is becoming dirty. Once again another figure is figure 2.8. Here is river Ganga. In the river Ganga there are so many garbages are thrown. And what? And we throw in any river what? Yes, plastic. It is a very bad habit. Plastic makes water very dirty, unusable, polluted. So like that water becomes what? Dirty or unusable. It is called as water pollution. Okay. And another figure you can see 2.9. Figure 2.9. What? It is Guwahati. Figure 2.9. It is Guwahati. So there is a river in Guwahati named Bhorolu. Bhorolu river. It is the center of all garbages of Guwahati. All are thrown here in the river Bhorolu. So Bhorolu is a polluted river. So yes, it is also harmful for the what? Animals like fishes, crocodiles, dolphin, etc. which are living under water. So it is harmful for them. And also it is also harmful for our health, for human health. Okay, so we got today what about some major environmental problems, and there are 3 divisions. One environmental problem is what? Pollution, and there are 3 divisions: land pollution, air pollution, and water pollution. And another problem is what? Desertification. We will discuss about it and the another major environmental problems in our next class. Okay, so now I will have to leave you, and again I will meet you in our next classes. Okay, thank you.